Alright. Let's go ahead. Please enter your name. Is there no way to write a space? I can't do the same joke twice? Okay, can't do the same joke twice, got it. I'm not having a good time. Oh, we found it. Oh, it's gonna be a 10 character limit. It's always 10 character limits in games. I don't understand. What's the what is so special about 10 characters? Oh, I always write the downstroke first on a T.
There are tales of a box that brings death upon any who dare open it. Tell me, do you think those rumors could be true?
Frozen. Thank you so much for the sub.
Hello,
I appreciate
there
it.
it is.
And Pallid Mask Priest, thank you so much for the sub as well. I forgot to say, hey. Okay. Just remind me if I need to flip the screens for whatever reason. Oh, hey, it's that guy again.
Now this is what I call deluxe. Just look at this room.
Yes, I can certainly see why some call the Molenteri Express a cruise ship on rails.
Oh, is it the real one this time?
Great!
Now, don't forget, Luke. A gentleman pays attention to his manners in every setting.
What a gentleman. That's not an ominous sound at all. Is this the part where we go inside the diabolical box?
So what's the actual story behind the Elysian box anyway? All who open it die, huh? Sounds awfully fishy to me.
Perhaps so, but we've seen it happen with our very own eyes. The answer is out there, Luke, but I just need to find it.
Would I have gotten a
We
good
will.
voice actor if I
I know.
download Pandora's box instead? Because I kind of want the other Luke voice back. It didn't take but a moment of me listening to this, and I want the good Luke boy back.
There was a box that was rumored to kill anyone who opened it.
Then don't open
At
it,
first,
idiot.
Neither the professor nor I believed it.
I'm not about to take that chance.
But all that changed with the arrival of a single letter.
Luke, have a look here.
Oh, what's that, Professor?
It's a letter from my dear friend and mentor, Dr. Andrew Schrader.
Is everything all right?
I am looking
My
forward to
dear
playing the
Herschel,
Phoenix Wright Ace
Knowing
Attorney
you,
crossover.
I imagine you've
Or
already
Ace
heard
Attorney,
of the relic known
Professor
as the
Layton crossover.
Elysian Box. This strange antique is infamous for killing anyone who opens it. Truth be told, I'm a bit dubious of the box's murderous reputation. But you know how I am.
No, I do not. I am currently meeting you. I am meeting you for the first time just now. I do not know how you are.
Once something piques my interest, I simply must get to the bottom of it. That's why I'm pleased as punch to tell you that the elusive item is finally in my possession.
Do not want it. You can keep it.
What's more, I believe I'm on the cusp of unraveling a great mystery tied to this box.
Is the box tied? Leave it.
For
Do
the
not
moment,
open it.
Let's just say I have a theory, though I haven't been able to prove it yet.
I'm getting a real vibe this guy's gonna open the box.
Initially, it was my intention to finish my research before daring to open its lid.
I mean, look at the way he's holding it. It's gonna accidentally open at this rate. And if it's accidentally opened, I think that counts.
But I must confess that my curiosity is simply overpowering. In the unlikely event that anything should happen to me,
Have you
please
considered just
finish the work I've started here.
taping it shut or something? Like, they just sell Gorilla Glue. You could just super glue
Your
it shut.
friend, Andrew Schrader.
According to the postmark, this letter was sent to... I just can't shake the feeling that something awful has happened.
I bet it's tied to opening the box. I bet that the awful
Well,
thing that
your
happened.
intuition's usually spot on.
I hate listening to him.
I say we head out.
Yep, not gonna do it. Is this a puzzle? Finding your car keys? I think you're just putting me to work. I think you just want free labor. But what if there's a puzzle here? I won't leave until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. I couldn't agree more, Professor. Now, shall we head off? Oh, I should have named my file Dorch. God, why is it all the good ideas come too late? Bet it's a puzzle. Hey, Jeff. That's okay. Everyone came to me with their ideas too late. Pikarots, 10 of them. I don't get out of bed for that low. Yeah, that one goes there. That one's correct there. That looks correct to me.
Let's
Hey,
see
pair
if
marks.
this works. That was almost
DSO.
too easy.
Let's go to Schrader's. Got it, boss. Yeah, this is not the good Luke. Professor Layton is an anime. He's an anime man. In the morning, I often awaken to the sound of music drifting in from a nearby flat. Looking out, I spy a flag fluttering gently outside my window. Take a single sip of my tea and turn my attention to the morning sun. Not many flats in London have a view of the sunrise anymore, you know. So I was thinking it might be this one. It's the comment about the morning sun. I feel like I'm supposed to be able to figure out my bearings here. It's not that one. That one is probably not close enough to the music for it to count. I'm thinking it's this one because the flag right in front of the window. It's not below it. It's right in front of it. Plus he says he has to turn his attention to the morning sun, which means it's probably not already facing the morning sun. I'm gonna go with that one. Why not?
Consider this puzzle solved.
I just failed a 15 Pikarat puzzle.
I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
Don't be rude. I thought my logic was flawless. I just failed a 15 Pikarat puzzle. Hey, Daichi. So this one's not a flag. It's shirts. Wow. Oh, maybe it's this one because it's the one that he views the sunrise through? I don't know, man. This feels so under-specified. Why am I struggling with this one? I don't feel like I'm overthinking it. In the morning, I often awaken to the sound of music drifting in from a nearby flat. Looking out, I spy a flag fluttering gently outside my window. I don't see why these are different. These two right here. They feel like they're more or less the same, you know? This one and this one. This one's not a flag. This is the guy playing music, so not that one. These are in between the buildings. I now see that perspective, so I don't think that that's the one that you would view the sunrise through. So it's still possible it's one of these. I'm gonna say maybe this one.
This should do the trick.
Okay.
Ha! Wonderful.
You're not gonna explain to me how you came to that stupid solution? Are you kidding? We're off to a great start. I don't need to know how to use the trunk. I just played the previous game. Hinak, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I don't necessarily agree with that logic, that you couldn't see the rising sun from the lower windows. I was given no context for whether or not there were buildings in the way across the street or something like that. Yeah, but I had no idea what time of day that picture was. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Well, these seem like they're going to be part of a puzzle. Alright, 20 Picra puzzle. Now we're talking.
Just leave it to me. That was almost too easy.
Huh. Don't patronize me. I'm a genius. Ah, he opened the box.
Professor!
Yeah. No, untrue.
Look at those dead eyes.
How could this have happened?
Because he opened the box. That's how it happened.
This is terrible, Professor. Do you suppose the Elysian box did this to Dr. Schrader when he tried to open it?
No, the box kills you after you open it. That was the rules.
I honestly don't know, Luke. But that can wait. Right now, we need to notify the police.
Of course, Professor.
Well, Luke's got that 50-yard stare like he's seen a man die before, and Professor Layton looks like he has no soul.
Hmm?
So, Layton.
What do we have here? A train ticket for the...
Now, this is strange. Look, there's no destination written on this ticket. Have you ever seen a train ticket that didn't say where it was taking you?
Yes, very strange indeed.
Great question. Ugh. You were actually secretly the bad guy in the previous game.
Huh? Hey, it's you!
Well, Inspector Chelmey's the name. You two found the body, did you? What in the blanket?
No, Luke, let him go.
The constable just does not care.
Listen here, Luke.
The constable cannot be bothered.
Oh my gosh, his face doesn't come off. He's the real deal.
What in the blazes? That's my face, not some piece of taffy.
I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean it. I was sure we had another imposter on our hands.
What in the world is this child talking about?
It's Groundskeeper Jones.
Young ones these days have no manners.
My apologies for the confusion. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Herschel Layton.
Wait, his first name's Herschel?
I'm a professor of archaeology at Gressenheller University.
You mean puzzleology,
And I'm his apprentice, Luke.
who has no last name.
Interesting.
His last name's Atme.
So if I understand correctly, you keep a child around as an apprentice, do you?
Chelmey's asking the real questions. This could be a problem.
Not at all, sir. In truth, he's...
Yes. Go on.
Professor Layton's apprentice, like I said.
Well, it's
there's a
really
mystery.
none of my concern. I have a crime scene that needs my attention. Clear a path, will you?
But of course. Luke, not a word about that ticket to the authorities, all right?
Yeah, that's not the only thing you're hiding from the authorities, I can tell.
You got it, Professor.
Yes, let's see. What do we have here? A murder? Or was the crime self-inflicted?
Inspector, I should tell you that the door was locked before Luke and
I see. So this door, the sole entry point in and out of this 8th floor flat, was shut tight. Then the doctor was holed up in here, completely apart from the outside world, yes? That being the case, yes, I'm sure of it. The old gent must have suffered a heart attack.
What? How did you come to that conclusion, sir?
Use your noodle, laddie. What other explanation could there be?
He's right, there's literally
it's true
nothing
that
else.
the flat is on the 8th floor and that the door... Still,
Oops,
I'd
did not mean
hesitate
to
to
hit that.
say that this room was completely closed off from the outside.
There's a
Is
window.
that so? Please elaborate.
Isn't it obvious? There's something quite unusual about our crime scene that's been overlooked.
Drop the bomb, Layton.
Eh?
It's as plain as the nose on your face, Inspector.
Okay, don't be snarky about it.
I suppose you academics think your fancy degrees prepare you to play detective, eh?
I'll have you know that I went to school for detectivology
everybody and their mum
for
thinks
8
they
years.
can do my job. Now, as I was saying, the cause of death was heart failure, plain and simple, and there's what caused it.
It's a scaled-down model of a Kronosaurus, if I'm not mistaken.
I reckon that ugly mug will give anyone nightmares. The old fellow turned on a light, took one look at the beast, and then keeled right over.
He's right. How could I have been so misguided?
But this is the doctor's own home. Why would the bones he put up himself scare him?
People have a way of becoming forgetful with age. Not that you'd understand, boy.
Well, you're right about that. I don't think I understand it at all.
Mr. Layton, was it? No? Ah, yes, Layton. Mr. Layton, what do you think?
I try not to, it's painful.
The scenario you paint certainly isn't out of the realm of possibility. But, considering the lights were off when we entered the room, I don't think we've found our answer yet.
Really?
Furthermore, look around you, Inspector. Doesn't anything strike you as odd?
Yes. This professor showed up with a young boy and they can't explain their partnership.
What do you mean, Professor?
That is
Study
odd.
your surroundings, Luke. I'm sure you can see it too.
My man, why don't you just say it? Why don't you just say what you're thinking? With its windows opening out into thin air 8 stories up and its door securely bolted, you might think this room is inaccessible from the outside. However, a single unusual detail reveals the truth of what went on here. Well, I was always told that a good book can transport you to anywhere. So maybe the killer appeared by book. Thanks, Mutant Little. I think you're great. Don't listen to all those people that say otherwise. Is it these books have been removed from this bookshelf for some reason? That's the only thing I can think of.
Just leave it to me. Looks like I botched that one.
Well, you can't win any of them. I don't think that's the same. I do not know. Yeah, the really low-res image is kind of not working great for me. A single unusual detail reveals the truth of what went on here. And when I failed, it says, think of how the assailant would have tried to flee the scene. So some thoughts I've had, I guess I've been forgetting to kind of talk through my thinking, is the way these boxes are stacked here, like in this area, makes me think that maybe they were trying to climb on top of this bookshelf for some reason. Also, hiding inside the sarcophagus is an option that's possible. If there were anything that indicated that you could sort of like tie off a rope and climb out the window, that would be something. There's this box, which I don't know what this box is, but it seems sort of suspiciously placed. I think that my answer of the books was right. Was that they have been removed from this bookshelf so that someone can hide inside this bookshelf in the bottom part that's covered. But I don't know how to indicate that if that's true, and circling the books was not sufficient. I thought that was the unusual detail. Why are there books on the floor right in front of a bookshelf? I can't tell what a lot of these things are, which I think is hurting me. Like, for instance, what is this thing right here? Is that like a computer with wires coming out of it? Because if so, I can't really tell what the orientation of it should be, and that might matter. does look like these wires don't go anywhere. I think I'm right about that. I don't know what that means, but the wires don't go anywhere.
Let's see if this works.
Still no?
Looks like I botched that one.
Yeah, I liked the sort of just pure puzzles before. This is a little frustrating at least. Okay, that's a useless hint. Alright, what is actually specifically unusual in this room? It seems like this is an archaeology room, so why are there, like, chemicals, I guess? Like, it's got elements from a chemistry lab?
Just leave it to me.
Still no?
Oops, that wasn't right.
I don't like this one. This is the question. I still think I was onto something. The cables coming out of this computer don't connect to anything. That's fucking weird. I don't know what this box is, and I've been given no reason to be specifically suspicious of it. Also, what is this thing sitting on top of the books? Looks like a bottle of some sort, but again, that's not specifically weird. So it's not in either of these two, it's only in one of these. Is it the blind missing? Did someone use it to climb out the fucking... God damn it.
Here goes. Piece of cake. Of course, this window is missing a curtain.
So it is. But what exactly does this have to do with my crime scene?
It means someone exited the building through this window, and
Yeah,
I'll bet
you're not
he's
using
our
that to
culprit.
climb across a gap. Anyway.
I'd say that's a sound theory. Well done, my boy.
That puzzle was stupid.
Yes, sound as a pound. I was just about to propose the same idea myself.
Liar!
Shh, Luke, listen. I don't believe our friend the inspector will be of much help to us.
He can hear you. You're whispering very loudly.
What say you and I conduct a little investigation of our own?
He's right there, dude. This is kind of an asshole move, man.
Professor, look! There's something in Dr. Schrader's hand.
It's an old photograph, but it's been torn into so many pieces, I can't make out the original image.
I'm sorry, this is a mystery, the torn photo? Just give me the pieces. I'll be happy to put it back together for you.
Hey, what's the big idea? You can't just point evidence in a crime scene. Get your hands off that... What is this anyway? Not that it matters. I'll be holding on to that. Now out with the both of you.
Ah, but we're not done.
They're okay. Acquiring a lot of mysteries.
Professor Layton and Luke sped away from the city,
Who's talking?
unaware of the secrets that awaited them down those iron tracks.
Oi! Hello, Gov! I feel like Luke sounds like a really terrible, like, Dick Van Dyke style impression. I have not. Void Lily, thank you so much for the sub. Thanks, Twig. I have not found out what has made the box so diabolical, but I hope in time we'll discover some of these mysteries. This one doesn't bother me yet. If there's like 100 of these and each one sucks worse than the one before it, then I'll probably start to hate it. What does this fit with? So let's try pairing it with that and see what we get. Nothing's gonna give me the lip I need underneath here, so that's not gonna work. Man, this one's tough. That was starting to look good. So this can't be anywhere on the far left. That's not possible. So I guess that helps us a little bit. Man, this one's tough. Luke, he's a serial killer pretty much. Oh. Is there a button to hit for it can't be done? Is that like an option I can choose? Is this how rich people pack? Okay. There's no reason to ever not say eat the rich. Think about it. All those times you've spent in your life where you haven't been saying eat the rich, you could have been saying eat the rich.
Let's see if this works. piece of cake.
A bit of planning. Why does the kid need to bring a boomerang with him? Luke has definitely committed a murder before. Yes, perhaps this puzzle will shed some light on things. Busy ants work tirelessly carrying food back to their nest. One day, one such ant was returning with food when he bumped into an acquaintance in front of the nest. Whoa there, doofus! Don't you know you took the longest path possible back to the nest? Think about where you're going, man. Knowing that the ant never traveled the same area twice, can you trace the path he walked to get back to his nest? I don't feel like this puzzle really explains anything. Okay, so if I were to start with all these filled in, we can try removing them one at a time until what we end up with is a path. Actually, I don't like that way of doing it, but I was thinking something like this is probably going to end up being part of the solution, because that handles a lot of the paths around the... I think it's going to be something like that. I'm only missing how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units of movement. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8.
Let's see if this works. That was almost too easy.
Don't ask questions about what's in the professor's trunk. You're not old enough to know to find the answer to that.